and I am going for a drive. I'm going to give you an update on where we're at moving out of the house. So I'm Dora, Explorer Dora 80. I love to do adventures. An adventure that I'm on at the moment is that Diego is renovating our house. I leave the house as we speak, with Diego literally on an excavator knocking down brick walls underneath our house. So it's a good time to get out of the house because there's a lot of banging and carrying on, and I feel like this, the house is going to fall down. Though Diego says that it's not going to happen. The house is not going to fall down. Hey, Mike, how you going? Sorry, you know that when I'm doing a horizontal live, I can't really see the chat very well, so I can just make out sometimes who people are. So Mike, just doing an update on what's happening with moving out of the house. I can't make it out, and obviously I've got to keep my eyes on the road, Dora, eyes on the road. If you want to get my attention, you could probably put it in capitals and I might be able to catch it, and then probably post it twice. So anyway, we are, as I said, I'm just leaving the house because the house feels like it's going to fall down. Diego's literally banging the hell out of it with an excavator, so it's quite interesting. I did do a couple of videos of it that I will one day do something with, but I have some exciting news. Where do I start? So, okay, let's go with the sandwich effect. I'm excited, very disappointed, excited. So, excited because I am literally going for a drive to go check out a house sit. Now, disappointed because it is very difficult to find a house sit. I thought it would be very easy to find a house sit that someone would like, someone that was reliable, a couple, that have house sitted before, that, are renovating a house, because that way you're guaranteed that they're gonna, stick it out, be a house sit. Because if you've ever house sitted before, it is very, very stressful finding someone to stay in your house. It's like dating. Like, will they ghost you? Will they turn up? Will they ghost you? Will they stay for one day? Will they stay for 3 weeks? Happy New Year, my friend. I don't know who that was. I'm sorry. I said Happy New Year. Thank you very much. When I'm doing a horizontal live, I can't really read the chat, and I'm driving, so I should be concentrating on the road. So I'm just telling you a story on where I'm at with house sitting, or moving out of the house and like staying in a caravan or van life, or staying in a tent, or staying in friends' houses, or staying at my mum's house. Like, that's where we're at basically. I thought it'd be really easy to find a house sit. It is not easy to find a house sit. It is very, very hard. People are, yeah. I mean, I thought it would be easy because I've been an owner looking for someone to stay in the house. But it's actually hard to find someone reliable because people ghost you. People go, oh, yeah, I'll do those dates. And they go, oh, yeah, sorry, last minute, I can't do it. And when you've got a dog at home and you're going on holidays and, you really want people to look after your house, you want to make sure someone's reliable, right? Well, apparently, it's hard to find. But on the other side of it is there's so many people wanting to be house sitters because people can't find places to live. So if you can't find a rental, guess what? The best next thing is to stay in house sitting. So house sitting has become a regular thing for people to go from one house to another house. It's like a professional house sitters. So yeah, it's difficult. So I have been on all the sites. A lot of the sites you got to pay for. So I've paid for one site. Very disappointed. I was able to send a message to someone. Perfect dates for like a month. Perfect. Near my area, so we could get back home to see the chickens, because we've got to look after the chickens. Check on the development on the house getting lifted. And they completely didn't respond. And even worse, the website I can't even get back into. It's one of these paid ones where if you don't pay for it, you can't even get onto the website. So I'm like, fuck. So I've spent $60. I've wasted my money. I can't get into the site. To ring up and complain and try to get my money back. But it doesn't leave us anywhere. Like, I can't find anywhere to stay. So anyway, the alternative is, and Mike, my mate Mike, Venture Sparks, knows that the alternative is that we're going to borrow a pop-up camper. and we're going to put it either in a caravan park or my friend's backyard. We can't put it in our front yard because our front yard will be a demolished, like just building site. So yeah, I really wanted to stay in a caravan park because I wanted the adventure, right? And I thought it'd be like everything's content, right? I thought it'd be really cool to check out different caravan parks. But something exciting has happened where one of my friends tagged me in a post on Facebook, and an anonymous person posted that they were looking for a house sitter in the area, not in where I live, but like not far. And they said, we're posting it anonymously because I don't want to have 50 million people DM me. So that just tells you how many people are house sitting, trying to get house sits, because it's crazy. And that's probably why no one responds to me. So I've replied to so many people wanting to try to get house sitting, and no one even answers to see, no, sorry, found someone already. So it's really hard, like it's ghosted. I feel like I'm dating all over again. It's horrible. So yeah. So anyway, a couple of hours later, I was like, oh, this person she's ghosted me too. They haven't even responded. And I had all my friends respond saying, hey, Muriara's trustworthy. She's trustworthy. She's house-sitted my house, blah, blah, blah. So that's lovely, right? And I just thought, oh, okay, another one's burnt, right? But anyway, I got a DM. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's like dating, right? So I literally got a DM saying, hey, it's so-and-so, you know, you responded to my anonymous message. I'm looking for a house sitter, those dates. It's only 1 week, guys. It's only 1 week, but it's better than no weeks, right? 1 week's good, right? She's like, we have 15 chickens. I'm like, we've got chickens too. She's like, yeah, they're little babies. I'm like, oh, little babies. So anyway, she's like, well, can you come over and meet us in the next couple of days? I said, oh yeah. I said, cool. And here's me, right? I'm so eager. I literally said, oh, hey, I'm actually going over your way in this afternoon, going to go for a walk. Do you mind me dropping in this afternoon? I'm really keen to, lock this in so we don't have to pay for a caravan park. Because basically, I was about to pay for a caravan park, right? Because I want to do 1 week in a caravan park, and then stay at my friend's house, Mel, and then maybe try to find a house sit or go to another caravan park. Just, try it out, right? But anyway, turns out the date is the 15th of January. So we have to be out of the house by about the 8th of January. So it makes sense that we get the camper. I mean, I haven't even got the locked in yet. I'm hoping we get it locked in by going straight away now. That's where we're going to. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. So we're locking it in. Well, hopefully I'm going to lock it in soon. It's like dating. I'm trying to I'm locking in a date. So anyway, if we can lock this in, the plan is that we'll get the camper. We'll take the camper to my friend's backyard, like a couple of days before we need to move out of the house, get it set up, make it all homey. And that way we're not paying for a caravan park while we're not even in the caravan, right? So we'll have it in my friend's backyard, set it up, bring over things what we need, because a lot of our stuff is actually in the shed. We've moved everything underneath the house into a storage shed. So that's, another journey in itself. That's $500. Everything costs money, right, guys? So that's why we didn't want to have to pay for a rental. We can't even get a rental. No one can get rentals. It's ridiculous. We're not paying for a hotel. And even by paying for a caravan, it was going to be $266 a week. So we're paying for a storage shed. You can't stay in a storage shed, just saying. It's $500 for a storage shed a month. It's like a carport. You could drive a car into it. So we've got a jam-packed. So even all the camping stuff that we put into a camper, we put into the storage shed. So, because we need it out of the house, we need it moved so the DO can start knocking down the bottom level. So, it's looking promising. It's looking promising. I'd love someone to say, yes, cool, in the chat. Yay, Dora, hands up in the air, Dora. Yay, I'm excited. Having grapes. So, recap. It looks like we might get a house set. Only 1 week. So the idea would be get the caravan from my sister's house, take it straight over to my friend's backyard, lives in my local area. Thanks mate. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. Thanks whoever else is in the chat. I can't see something pink. Sorry, I can't, when I'm on a horizontal live, I can't really see the chat, so I'm really sorry. I think it's Tina. Is it Tina? Tina, is it you? Tina, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? Is it Tina? Something pink. I'm sure it's Tina. Calling Tina. Is it Tina? Anyway, oh, it's Justin. Hello, Justin. Yeah, so I'm so dead excited because Justin, I nearly turned up at your doorstep because we don't actually have anywhere to stay. Justin's going, oh, it is Tina. Oh, hello, Tina. How are you, love? Did you have a nice Christmas? Oh, I'm thinking about you. I know this is your first Christmas without your mum. Sending you hugs. I know. I feel you, Tina. Yeah. So, guys, I can't remember the name. Something pink is my friend Tina from America. She's a lovely, lovely lady. She is part of our community. Lovely, lovely lady. I keep on saying that, but Tina's really lovely. She is a beautiful soul. She talks about caregiving because she was a caregiver for her mother. And so Mike Adventure Sparks, meet Tina, okay? Tina is lovely. And Tina, meet Mike Adventure Sparks. He's a great friend of mine. He's in Minnesota. And yeah, Tina lost her mum. So Tina was the main caregiver for her mother. And her mother recently died, passed away. And it's been hard. So yeah, let's send some love to Tina. So anyway, guys, sorry to break into that. Just a quick update telling you about where I'm at with the house sitting. Like Tina, we're renovating our house. I know, clap, clap. We're renovating our house and underneath the house is getting gutted as we speak. Literally, I've just left Diego, literally with an excavator, banging the walls down underneath the house. So we've got a 2-story house. It is getting lifted and moved over on the block to give us a little bit more space to have a double garage. And that entails basically getting rid of everything underneath the house that's gone to storage and trying to find somewhere to live, because you can't live in the house when this happens. Basically the services get turned off. So on the 8th of January, we have to be out of the house because that's when the services like water, when there's no water, you can't flush the toilet, right? So that's gross. And you can't have a shower, you can't have water out of your taps, and electricity turns off. So on the 12th, which is a Monday, the people that move houses or lift houses will come and they basically start pushing the house up and over. So I'll definitely be doing a couple of videos on that and how that looks, because it sounds interesting. I've never seen it personally. I've seen houses on stilts before, but I just never know. I don't know how they do it. So it sounds really interesting. So I will make a video one day about that. But more importantly, the fact was, like, Diego literally woke up at like 12 o'clock in the night and he's stressed. He's so stressed. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get this house, gutted. We haven't got anywhere to go. He doesn't really want to stay in a camp. He doesn't want to stay in a camper van. Like, it's hot here in Australia. Like, it's stinking hot. Like today's it's quite nice. It's cooler. It's like, actually, no, it's 28 degrees. It's still warm. I've got air conditioning in the car, so that's why it feels colder. It's quite, it's summer, guys. It's summer, and staying in a camper van. There's no air conditioning, guys. We don't have air conditioning at home anyway. But it's not going to be, it's not luxury, right? But I don't need luxury. Diego doesn't need luxury. He's just thinking about the fact that it's a pain in the ass, right? He'd rather stay in a house and a house sit. And it was my job to look for a house sit, and I haven't been able to successfully find one. So we're hoping right now we're going to go and meet a family, and they have 15 chickens. They're going to go away for 1 week. So they're going away on the 15th of January. So that means basically we'll go from the 8th to the 14th to my friend Mel's house, stay in the camper van. We will leave the camper van. So this is the advantage of leaving a camper van in your friend's backyard, is you leave it there. Like if I was paying for going to a caravan park, we would have to move it from one place to another place. Like, you don't want to pay for a caravan park, which is $266 a week, then go to a house sit and unpack and pack. It's just ridiculous, right? It's just too much. So it's so lovely that I have a girlfriend. It's one of my best friends from high school. that said, hey, just leave it in the backyard. You know, she said, look, just stay in our house. Like, you know, don't be awkward. Like, we love you. I said, yeah, but I know myself, guys. Like, I have friends stay at my house. Like, we just had Diego's sister stay last night, and it was a lot. Mind you, they had 2 children, so that was a lot. A 1-year-old and a 3-year-old screaming at 1 o'clock in the morning. I went back to sleep, but, you know, Diego's not a very good sleeper. He was like, ah. And, like, you know, someone in your space, even though you love them, it's not easy. Like, I mean, just imagine me in your house for 1 week. It's a lot. Trust me, I'm a lot. So I'm just mindful of that. And I don't want, like, you know, I love my friends. I don't want to ruin a friendship. And, you know, stranger things can happen when, you know, you stay in someone's house. You don't want to rock the boat too much. So I'm happy to stay in the backyard. So in the backyard, it's a closed backyard. No one can get into the backyard. It's safe. So we can plug into power. We can have a long extension cord, get power. So we can have a fan in our camper. It is one of those camper vans that has a gas cooktop, so we can cook. I can make a cup of tea. It's got a fridge. It's got cupboards, so I can put my crap in the cupboards. It's got a table, like you can have 4 people sleep in it comfortably if you wanted to. I don't think you'd be comfortable, but the sides come out and you've got 2 double beds. And it's got like a dinette where you can have 4 people sit around. So it's quite cute, actually. It's really cute. We've borrowed it before and went on a long weekend, and I loved it. I thought it was great fun. Whether or not it's nice for, like, you know, a couple of weeks at a time, maybe not, I don't know. But it's looking like possible. Fingers crossed for me, guys. I'm still 15 minutes away from turning up to this house sit. But hopefully I impress them enough. It's like dating, like I said. I'm going there to, you know, show them my, you know, personality and my, you know, reliability, you know, all those things. And hopefully, you know, lock in the dates. So then we're going to be less stressed, and Diego can just concentrate on, you know, getting rid of the house, like underneath the house. Otherwise, Justin will be coming to stay at your house. So Justin in the chat he's based in Brisbane. He's not close to me. He's on the other side of Brisbane. But, you know, I'm just being funny. I mean, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, so it's looking very hopeful, guys. So it looks like the content coming from Dora's channel could be a bit of van life. Well, it's not van life, it's caravan life. I want to do a live with my mate Mike, who's on the chat right now. He's got a camper, and he is actually putting a diesel heater in his, because he's in Minnesota. It's freezing cold, it's snowing. It's the opposite here. It's hot as hell. And, you know, we're putting a fan. We'll have to use a fan. It's a source. It's Doran. Hello. Just an update, guys. I am literally going to meet someone for house sitting so that we're not going to be homeless. So I'm so excited. So it's looking very possible, guys, that we will have 1 week in the camper pop-up trailer in my friend's backyard, 1 week house sitting, and then who knows? We'll probably go back to 1 week in my friend's my friend's house to stay in the camper van. I think I'm going to stay at my mum's house a little bit too. So my mum has a donga that I can stay in. So Mike, you know how I've invited you to come to Australia? That I will do a live and I'll show you what the donga looks like at my mum's house. So that way we can go platypus chasing, guys, because Doran's on there, so he knows all about my platypus chasing. Well, most of you guys know about my platypus chasing. So I'd like to stay at my mum's a bit too. So it's all an adventure, man. It's all an adventure. And I really would like, I know this is crazy, guys. I know it's crazy, but I really want to stay 1 week in a caravan park. I know it's crazy, but it could be a pain in the ass too, right? Because to go stay in a caravan park, we're going to have to pack up the camper and then drag it to a caravan park and pay $266, unpack the camper and stay there for a week. Whereas if I just stay in my friend's backyard, you got Pearl. If we just stay in our friend's backyard, we've got power, we've got toilet. They've got a 2-story house. They've got a toilet downstairs. I've got access to water downstairs. There's like a mini kitchenette. But we've got a kitchen in our camper. I can go upstairs. You know, they're my best mates, so they're fine with me going upstairs and using their kitchen if I want to. They've got a shower upstairs. They've got a laundry downstairs, so that makes it nice. Because if you go to a caravan park, you have to pay for laundry. So look, but I guess I'm thinking ahead of time, thinking, you know, what would be really good content. And I know I've got to think about this also, like, you got to think about life. Like, not everything goes around YouTube. Like, it's not all about YouTube. And like, you know, I'm not monetized. It's not like I'm here making money out of it, but it's just here for a bit of fun. But I just still think it's nice to show people the other side. Like, it's an adventure. Like, you know, not everyone thinks about house sitting as an adventure. I think house sitting is so much fun. I've done so many house sitting adventures. I've filmed so many house sitting adventures. I've never made an edit and put it online yet. Stayed in van life. You know, I've done a bit of van life on my videos. That's been amazing fun. And staying at my friend's house, you know, I'm just giving you options. Like, I mean, who knows? Someone might come to the series and think, oh yeah, that's pretty cool actually, Dora. Like, you know, haven't thought about, you know, house sitting before, and then they'll realize how hard it is to house sit, and I'll tell them all the pros and cons. Or, you know, staying with friends. There's pros and cons to that. Like, you know, maybe I'll put my friend on my live or on a video and say, hey, what's it like living with Dora? You know, and maybe she'll just say, it's a fucking nightmare. But, you know, I'm just, yeah, someone might like the information. Who knows? Who knows? You just don't know what people like, right? And I don't post stuff for this. Well, I mean, I just post it because I think maybe someone might like it, right? I like it. And it's also like my photo album, right? Like, you know, I can say in 2025, I did all these amazing adventures, right? And I've got them actually memorized, momentum. I've got them stuck on my YouTube, right? I've got all the things I've done this year on my YouTube. Like, you know, I did the 30K walk for mental health. And I documented that. And you guys were there at the last minute when we crossed the line, and it was so emotionally, I was crying because I did it for my friend Esther, and my beautiful friend Kat was there giving me a hug, and we were just crying. It was lovely. And you guys were on the live watching me. And that's documented, right? I get to watch that moment over again and, you know, share that with family if I want to, or my friends, or random strangers. So, you know, that's why I use my YouTube as a place to document my life. It's weird, I know, but this is the new age photo album. So Doran, because I'm doing a horizontal live and I'm driving, I can't actually read the chat. When I stop driving, I can read the chat, but while I'm driving, I can't really read the chat. If you make it in capitals and short, I might be able to catch some of it. So I'm not being rude, guys. I'm just driving. So yeah, so I'm literally about 10 minutes away from the place where I'm staying. Now, I'm not going to say the location just because, you know, health and safety, you know. It's only 30 minutes away from where I live. And it's actually really close to where I work, around where I work. So this is going to be convenient, right? So when you're thinking about house sitting, it's nice to know, like, because I'm using house sitting because I'm still going to be working. It's not like a house sit for like a holiday. Like, I've done house sitting, I've gone up to Cairns, and that was a holiday, right? So I didn't have to worry about driving or anything. I mean, like, going back to my house or working, so to speak. But I have done house sitting where I had to work, and that was a nightmare. I'm gonna be honest. I did house sitting where I went down the Gold Coast and I was working from my laptop, and I just wanted to be at the beach every day. It was, yeah, so all I wanted to do was be at the beach, but here I was stuck having to work. So that kind of sucked. So, you know, can't have everything, right? So anyway, it's all fun and games, right? But anyway, we're nearly there. Like I said, this is like dating. Like, you know, I've had such a emotional roller coaster trying to find a house sit. It's been a nightmare. I thought it would be easy. It's not. There's way too many people that are looking for house sits and not enough people looking to go on holidays, which probably tells you the time, right? You know, like the world we live in, that not a lot of people are going on holidays, and a lot of people are homeless looking for places to live. So, hey, my friend, Deacon. Hey, Deacon, how you going? So guys, Be Free is my friend Deacon. He's from Tasmania, the bottom of Australia. So everyone say hello to Deacon. or he likes to be called B3, B Free, but his name's Deacon. You know how I like to always call people by their names. See you, Doran. So I was actually on Doran's channel this morning. The source is Doran from Maui. He has this show called every Saturday afternoon, 5 questions with the source. So I was on that this morning, and yeah, it was nice to be on that. It was actually pretty good, and there was really lots of cool questions. So anyway, Deacon, I'm just literally talking about how I'm about to go to a house sit. No, not to a house sit. I'm about to go meet someone at that wants someone to live in their house for a week, and I'm about to move out of a house for like maybe 2 or 3 months because we're renovating a house, and we've been trying to find house sits, and it's really, really hard, and especially because we still work, and you know, we want to live around where we work. So, and we have to come back to our house to check on the chickens. So it's, you know, it's a bit of a protest, and we don't want to pay for a motel because it's very expensive to pay for a motel, and we're still paying for renovations, we're paying for a storage shed, we're paying for lots of stuff, right? It's expensive, this whole process. Poor me, I know. That's why we're looking for a house sit, because it's free, right? It's an exchange of energy. Like, I'm going to look after their house so no one breaks in. I'll all look after their animals, and they've got chickens. They've got 15 chickens. How cool. So anyway, hopefully it's a match, guys, because I've got, you know, some chickens running around my backyard. And I'm just trying to lock it in, guys. I'm trying to lock it in. I literally just got a message like an hour ago, and I'm like, can I come over this afternoon and meet you? I'm going for a hike over here. I look like I'm like really eager, like I'm dating, like, you know, I'm just really eager to meet that person and fall in love. But you know, when you're trying to fall in love, you can get ghosted, and it's really heartbreaking. So it's kind of like house sitting. You're trying to find a house sit and you get ghosted, or they don't want you. So this is another thing, guys. They might not want me. Like, they might meet me and go, fuck, she's a nutter. Don't want her staying at our house. So anyway, I am just driving down the driveway, like the road now. I think it was the number. So it is a normal suburban area. It's not a new area, it's an old area. Let me just see where it's. I'm sure she said it was a 2-story house. Okay, got it. I'm just here. Yeah, cool. All right, guys. I'm literally just pulled up at their house. I'm not going to take you in because that'd be just really rude, right? And we plus have to nail this down, guys. So I'm going to put on my pretty face, my best behavior, and we're going to go. I will come back with an update, guys. Can you please send me some love, some happy vibes? Happy vibes to lock this in, okay, guys? Happy vibes. Enjoy. Thanks, Deacon. Please, guys, I need some happy vibes. Happy vibes, fingers crossed, all the things, right? Oh, Paul. Make it happen. Yep. Sorry, mate. I didn't see you there. You know that. Anyway, guys, I'm locking it in. See ya. See you, Mike. Fingers crossed, guys. I'll come back later. Bye. Fingers crossed.